something. They just always trying to find something, just always trying to find some reason not to take a bath. Hi you guys, it is your girl Pretty Girl Peeps here with some relevant content from your favorite pretty girl named Peeps. So if you're tuning into this video is just going to be about some of my favorite hygiene, smell good products that you can use in the shower, products that you can just use every day. I know it's been a super hot topic lately because some people, what young man may say, because some people, because they just always trying to find something, just always trying to find some reason not to take a bath or take a shower, which is cool, but it's not cool in real life. But I just personally want to talk about some of my favorite smell goods, like things that I use in the shower, and then I'm going to link all as much as possible in the bio as far as products that I use. But yeah, if you want to hear more, then of course just continue to watch. So I'm going to try to look at the camera, but I do have notes over here as well. So kind of to get started, like an extra added bonus I do use in my shower sometimes is Vicks. They actually have these eucalyptus tablets that you can put in the bottom of the shower. So when I do use those, like I might be stuffy or something like that, or I just want my shower to smell really good, I'll put those at the bottom of the shower while I'm getting ready to get in the shower. And that way it kind of creates a sanctuary type of smell. I do also sometimes just buy the eucalyptus bushel and then I put it like above the shower stream, and it just creates kind of like this spa sanctuary style feeling, if that makes sense. And then sometimes I just drop the eucalyptus oil down there. I don't know if you're supposed to or not, but I do it. And it kind of creates this sanctuary before I even get into the shower. As far as actually in the shower, so as far as actually in the shower, I typically will use a scrub first. So there's several different types of scrubs that I like and several different reasons that I use the scrubs that I use. So one that I use because I do have body acne is the Neutrogena grapefruit body acne scrub. And I like it because it gives a really good lather, and I do feel like it does help with my body acne. I have bad acne on my chest and my back, so I do feel like that helps with that. Another one that I do use that has exfoliation, and it does have like the microabrasion, and it also has glycerin or something like that in it, but it's kind of pricey, so I don't use it that often. And that is, and you can buy it at Sephora, is from Skin FX, and it's like a body scrub as well. So I like using that as well. And I'm probably, just for the sake of the video, for most of the products, just going to put like a little picture to the side, because grabbing all those products, bringing them in here, putting them up to the camera, that's just going to be a lot, just being honest. But I did bring some of the products in here that, you know, I specifically wanted to talk about. And then I do love the Tree Hut scrubs, and you can get those at Ulta, Target, a little bit of everywhere. So my favorite scents are Moroccan Rose. I like that scent because it reminds me of like fresh floral, really nice, fresh floral, nice. And then I also like the Exotic Bloom. They have a eucalyptus one that I really like, and then they just came out with a new one that I really love, and it's called Desert Haze. And that one just smells so creamy and so rich, but so fresh and so good, like all at the same time. So I really love that one. Then to take it a step further, I also, when I want a really good scrub, I use exfoliation gloves. They're these pink gloves, and you can like rub them all over your body to like further exfoliate your body. So I do really like those and recommend those. I'll see if I can find some from Amazon. I think I might have got mine from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx or something like that. And that's another thing too. Sometimes you can find a lot of good body care and other products at, like, you know, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, stuff like that. So just try to make sure my lash is intact. Next up is like the stuff I use when it's time to shave. So I do get sugar wax on my underarms and my down there area, but you know, when we were in the pandemic and COVID, that was something, you know, we couldn't necessarily do. So sometimes you do have to do that yourself. So I kind of wanted to touch on products I use for that, and then also products that I use that make, like when I do go get my sugar wax, that make that a little bit easier. So as far as shaving with the razors, if it's just for like my legs and my underarms, I typically just will get like a really nice 5-blade razor. It can be like Target brand. Sometimes I get the Gillette brand. It kind of just depends. Then as far as like shaving cream, I either use the EOS sensitive skin shaving cream. I really like that. Or I really love the Gillette pubic hair collection. And I know that sounds crazy that there's a pubic hair collection, but hear me out. So they have a razor that's specifically tailored for your down there area. So I like that. And then sometimes I do use the Gillette trimmer for down there too. But like with that line, they do have like a shaving cream that's like a cleanser at the same time, and it's pH balanced and it's gynecologist tested as well. So if you are shaving down there, you can use it. So sometimes I will use that under my arms as well, or on my legs, just because it's kind of what I grab first before I grab the EOS. So I kind of alternate between those. And then I also like that line, they actually have an exfoliator. So before I get my waxes down there, I like to use that. So I don't use it every day. I use that like every 2 to 3 days down there. And that like exfoliates any dead skin, any dead hairs, which makes it when they're ripping, you know, the sugar or wax, whatever you get, when they're ripping that away, that's going to make it a little bit easier on your skin versus making it, you know, very hard to pull off. It won't be pulling the dead skin in your hair. It'll just be pulling your hair, if that makes sense. So I really like that line. They also have an oil that I have not tried yet, but what I do use after my waxes, like a couple days after, to kind of keep that area soft and moisturized, is, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, jojoba oil. I use that down there. And then also, as far as products down there that I also use the Honeypot Feminine Wash because it is pH balanced. So I kind of alternate between regular and sensitive. And I really do like that wash. I feel like it really does a good job. I really feel clean down there. Of course, you do not put it in your actual, I don't know what you can and can't say on YouTube. So you don't put it in your actual part. I'm hoping you guys know what I'm talking about. You kind of wash everywhere around the outer, and you guys should know. I think you guys know. But yeah, it's for all those parts. It tells you what to do on the bottle. But I like it. It's just hard to come about sometimes, and it is a little pricey. So then I know you guys are like, well, damn girl, you ain't even got to the shower yet. Okay, so speaking of the shower, so I use either Dr. Bronner's or I use Dove. So if I'm using Dr. Bronner's, I'm typically using the sensitive, no scented, or I think they call it unscented, or I'm using the peppermint version. Which you got to be really brave to use that peppermint, because it just, woo, especially when you go back that area. Woo, so, yeah. Or I use just the Dove sensitive, one of the two. It kind of varies, or sometimes I'll even mix the two to kind of get a really different type of lather, because sometimes the Dr. Bronner's can leave your skin a little dry versus the Dove kind of gives you a good lather and a really good moisturizer. So sometimes I do mix the two. And then I use, it's going to sound crazy, but I'm going to link it below. I use a Japanese exfoliating cloth along with the washcloth. So the Japanese exfoliating cloth, to me, it just really cleans your skin like so deep and so much more. And like you can kind of stretch it to get the back area and really like get in all the crevices and everything like that. So I like that. And then like kind of rinsing off and everything with like the washcloth, if that makes sense. I'm going to put a picture right here so you guys can see what it looks like. And yeah, so it's like a fancy washcloth. I'm not going to lie, it is kind of pricey. It's $13. So yeah, buy at your own risk. But I feel like them showers with that just hit different, hit different, hit different, hit different when on to when I actually get out of the shower, some products that I like. I love me a good body oil. So one of my favorite body oils of all times is just the Neutrogena Body Oil. And I like it because it's lightly scented, which means like it won't clog the pores or anything like that, because like I did say, I do have body acne, which is something I can admit. I'm not like a body acne, like a lot of people have it, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. I do eventually want to start buying like perfumed body oils, but I'm gonna be honest, those are a little pricey and your girl is on a little budget, so yeah. But those are an option if you have, you know, a little bit more money in your budget. You can also get scented body oils as well. So then of course is deodorant. So for deodorant, I keep it pretty simple. I typically just use Dove like the 48-hour, the stick, or I use the spray. I typically will take the spray with me, like if I'm going somewhere, going out, and like keep it in the car, like if I need a touch up or something like that. And I'll kind of also touch on extras in a little bit, so I haven't got to that point yet. So then next is I love a good body spray. So some of my favorite body mists are from Target, and this is the brand Mix Bar, and this is a hair and a body mist. So I really like this scent. It's called Glass Rose. And then I also have Vanilla Bourbon, and you just spray it all over, and you can actually spray it on your hair and it lasts super long. And I think these are only like $8 or something like that. Then of course, you know, I also use the Victoria's Secret body mist. So like I like Pure Temptation. No, I think it's just Temptation. Pure Seduction. No, yeah, Pure Seduction. They have a vanilla scent I like, as far as the sprays. And typically after I put the oil on, I spray my body down with the body mist. That way it kind of sticks to it, if that makes sense. Or sometimes I will spray the body mist first, then put the oil over so it kind of seals it. It kind of just depends on what I'm kind of feeling like that day. And then of course you can also get body sprays from Bath and Body Works as well. I don't really get too many from there because those scents I think I more so prefer for like either lotions or for like candles. But yeah, this Mix Bar is so slept on, so please check it out. Like this Glass Rose just smells so good. And like when I have like a style like braids or something, I can just literally spray my braids down, and that way when I'm walking by, people are just like, oh my god, what you got on? Because it's okay for your hair and body mist. So then next I will touch on body butters and lotions. So one of my favorite body butters is from Tree Hut, and this is the whipped shea body butter in Exotic Bloom, and it's made with shea butter, hemp seed oil, and lavender, and it just smells so good. Just look at that. Look how whipped that is. It's just so whipped, so good. Then another body butter that I do use is from the Tree Hut. Not Tree Hut, that is Tree Hut. The Body Shop. I also use their shea butter body butter as well, and I really like that because it's not scented. So when I wear one of my body butters that's not scented, I normally mix it with like one of my body lotions to kind of give it a scent and give like that double moisture. So some of my favorite body lotions are from Victoria's Secret. I used to work at Victoria's Secret. Hey, all my VS angels. Hey, y'all. So one of my favorites is, and it's very slept on, is the Victoria's Secret Very Sexy C. And this just smells like amazing, and it's a fine fragrance lotion. And all the other scents I named I like Velvet Blossom, Moonlight Bloom. There's just so many. You just really can't go wrong. The Pure Temptation. But this one, just especially for like going to bed, it just, your boo will be like, oh my god, it just smells so good. Just, this is a winner. I'm going to put this on tonight. And that's one of the things that I do, is layer all of this. So then by the time you get to bed, or if you're going to work, it just combines and just is kind of like boom, 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 boom. And it mixes so well. So another place I like to get body lotions from is Bath and Body Works as well. So they sell a lot of nice lotions. They have a Miami Heat or something like that one that smells really good, especially in the summertime. Then another weird thing that I put on, don't judge me, I did breastfeed. And I don't really know if it's working or not, but I like it and I like the scent. And this is from the brand Truly. And this is their I Key Your Boobs Lifting Boob Serum, Firm and Tighten. So it has a key, dragon fruit, retinol, apricot, and an antioxidant boost. So you apply 3 to 5 drops to your breast to help tighten and firm. And it's in this little really pretty bottle, and it just smells so good. So whether it works or not, it smells good, and I do feel like my boobs stay real nice and real smooth, like, so I do like that. And then lastly, what I put on to kind of seal everything is my perfume of the day. So I know some of you are probably like, but you put a body mist on. But to me, body mist doesn't last that long all the time. You know, sometimes you may be going somewhere and you kind of want to like hit people when you walk into the room. So you need a perfume of the day. So that's kind of, you know, preference by preference. I have so many perfumes that I love. Typical day-to-day perfumes that I like, you know, like if I'm not necessarily going anywhere like super fancy or anything like that, would be like Marc Jacobs Perfect. That's a really good everyday scent. I like the Versace Dylan Turquoise for everyday. I really love the Ariana Grande Cloud for everyday, or you could go for the Big Sister, which is the Baccarat Rouge 540. But to me, that's more so special occasion, or if you're actually like going somewhere. What's another everyday I like? I like the K. Ali Vanilla 28 for everyday. I like the YSL Mon Paris. Prada Candy's another good one. But yeah, it kind of just really depends on what you want the perfume of the day to be. But I just feel like once you get all that layered and put on, it's just like you're just gonna smell so good. So then some kind of extra products, because I didn't really know where necessarily to put them. So I like the Honeypot brand, like we talked about earlier. They have wipes, so I like taking those with me, like especially like before I get my wax or whatever, just in case I have to use the bathroom when I get there or something, because I typically freshen up before I go so I could smell good while she's doing my wax. Even if I've already done it earlier in the day, try to freshen up again. But I take the wipe, and then that way if I gotta use the bathroom after I use my regular tissue, you use the wipe, and hallelujah, smelling good again. Or, you know, if you're going somewhere, you know, you're gonna be sweating, like in your chafing area, stuff like that, you can use the wipes. You can also use them under your arms as well. They also have a panty spray. So I typically don't necessarily spray it like directly on the panty. I might put like a panty liner on and then like spray under the panty liner. That might not make sense. It makes sense in my mind, but that's what I do. And then another thing you want to have on deck is flushable wipes. So that's good for after you do number 2. You know, helps remove a little bit more than what tissue would do because it's wet, if that makes sense. Then if you want to take it a step further, you could purchase this bad boy right here. And this is just a personal cleanser. You can get this from Amazon, and I got this from a YouTuber. Her name is Chloe Yasmin. So yeah, my camera totally just died. So I think her name was Chloe Yasmin. I'll tag her because she does a lot of hygiene videos as well. And I was like, I never heard of that. So what you do is like an extra cleanser, and I guess they use it in like the hospitals and stuff. So what you do is you put it on the wipe after you do number 2, and you spray it, and you can wipe, roll, because you got the flushable wipes. Toss them, do it again, spray, the wipe, and it helps cleanse down there. Like if you're, you know, like at work, or you're not about to be able to just hop in the shower right then, if that makes sense. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. Then another thing is Febreze for your clothes. Just make sure clothes smell super good. Of course, you can spray your favorite perfume on your clothes as well. Another thing is laundry sanitizer, which of course in the world of COVID, it helps take those extra germs out of your clothes. And then they also have a spray one, which if you're like finding you sweat a lot and you really want to like get some of that odor out, which you shouldn't be having if you use all these steps, but you still could, because sometimes I do too. And you spray it before you put it in a wash, or you could just go old school and use some vinegar, white distilled vinegar. But yeah, so those are some of the things I use, some of the ones that come to mind that are, you know, affordable, that I like to personally use. I hope I didn't leave anything out. Hopefully you guys found this video informative. If you have any questions about any of the products, let me know if you have any questions about any of the products, let me know below in the comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And once again, it is your girl, Pretty Girl Peeps, with some relatable content from your favorite Pretty Girl Peeps. So I hope you guys have a great day.